unexpected fun at the bar. The three got dizzy when planning about the woman in the photo. Their drinks were secretly drugged. Tarren awoke tied to tracks, like in a Hollywood movie with the train horn blaring far off. The man in black, like a movie villain, questioned Tarren on their identity and motive, threatening the other two for their nonsense. Train neared, but Tarren stood firm like a superhero, claiming ignorance and refusing to talk. But the train sped by unimpeded. Hart appeared. Tarren was unharmed. It was all a loyalty test. Meanwhile, Charlie in the test panicked and spilled everything, leaving only Tarren and Susan to escape. Hart, serving as Talon's reference, was quite pleased with her showing and took her to a seemingly upscale suit shop, which was actually a spy's playground. Here, gadgets galore waited, from venom lace traps to a pen that could remotely control toxins, not to mention a ring that could zap out 50,000 volts. With countless cool gadgets, Tarren just needs to pass the final test to be a legendary spy like her dad. On test day, Tarren met Arthur, the leader of Kingsman. When faced with choosing to kill a mouse or become an elite agent, Tarren chose the mouse. Due to her silly kind-heartedness, she got expelled from being a spy, but she had no regrets. What a strong girl. Just then, her mother returned home. Mother was thrilled at her son's return, but sensing her sorrow, knew Uncle Jai was behind it. Tarren couldn't bear it. She drove to confront the thug, ready to teach him a lesson, but her car windows magically closed. The car went full autopilot, and no matter how she tried, it was like trying to tame a wild beast. Soon, she found herself in a mystery. Hart calmly watched the chaos on her tablet like it was the latest blockbuster. She then opened the door, revealing a stuffed dog who knew they had taxidermy club meetings. Hart once faced this choice, chose to shoot, and now it's David's turn. David couldn't believe a so-called righteous agent could be so self-centered, but the following revelation left her utterly baffled. The ultimate test had no bullets at all. The shooting was merely to test her loyalty to the organization. What a twist. The girl from the first challenge was just playing dead. It was a true test of both body and soul. While Tarren was still digesting this juicy gossip, Merlin suddenly dropped the bomb. He found the killer of the legendary agent Lancelot. Lancelot's sacrifice led the organization to recruit new members to fill the 12th seat. To talk about a recruitment drive. Subtitles. Hart asked Tarren to wait here for her return, unaware that this farewell would become eternal. Hart followed the intel to a church, only to find a crowd of zealots inside. Just as she was ending the probe, a fanatic urged her to stay. Things turned tricky fast. Hart calmly pulled out her gun from her jacket, sending the zealot packing without a second thought. The gunshots acted like a trigger, and chaos ensued. Everyone started a free-for-all, turning the place into a complete mishmash. Hart dispatched each crazed attacker with precision, not wasting a single bullet. She was on fire. In a matter of minutes, she was the last one standing. What a massacre. Finally regaining her wits, she stumbled out of the church where the director had been doing the waiting game, ready to give her a lecture. "What have you done to me?" she inquired, to which the director casually replied, "I didn't control a thing." What a plot twist. She believed humans were like a virus on Earth. What a pathological mindset. She invented special phone cards that drove people into a frenzy. Only those with implanted chips were immune. Subtitle. The previous Lancelot uncovered her plans and became the director's sacrificial victim. What a tragic outcome. Hart's sacrifice plunged Merlin and Arthur into silence, while Tarren simmered with rage, vowing revenge. She drove straight to the organization's base, pleading Arthur to let her inherit Hart's seat to talk about a revenge saga. At that moment, Tarren spotted a chip implant scar on Arthur's neck, thought, oh no, but stayed calm. She took the snowflake Arthur handed her, thinking, the real show is about to start. Arthur pulled out a pen that could trigger toxins remotely, confessing she had long joined the director's scheme. What a twist of creativity. It was her who leaked Hart's intel. Arthur invited Tarren to join the new world. A real showdown was on the horizon. Tarren rejected without hesitation, and Arthur, unhappy with her foolishness, hit the toxin switch just when the twists were getting good. Curiously, Tarren was unharmed, but Arthur felt a sudden heartache. It turned out Tarren had switched the poisons earlier. Soon, Tarren learned that in just 6 hours, the director would unleash interference signals to the world via satellite to talk about speed, and she quickly relayed Arthur's betrayal to Merlin and Susan. who had just become a spy. This was an urgent saving the world mission. The world's fate lay with them three. Susan flew a balloon to the atmosphere's edge, a balloon agent, using missiles to destroy the director's transmission satellites. Now that's a fearless hero. Once done, they could halt the director's satellite system for a while Talon and Merlin navigated into the snowy battle. Merlin handed Talon the suit tailored by Hart. She was about to become a real elite agent. Instantly transformed into a true elite agent, she was ready for her first real mission. What a dream come true. Disguised under Arthur's name, the plane landed swiftly at the snowy campsite. Talon was the tactical master. As Talon hacked into the director's network, she sensed a shadow approaching. It was Charlie, her trial companion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content coming your way.